Dave from Bullpen Cycles, and we're on I-75. Somewhere, I think, south of Tampa Bay. We are on our way to what looks to be a honey hole for old Moto Guzzis. I found this place because he had one on Marketplace. A V7, not a Sport, a V7. And I gave him $1,000 down. Yeah, that's $1,000 to some stranger on Facebook Marketplace. See how that went. This is.
Turn right onto Riverview Drive.
Is it a phosphorus plant? We're gonna make a stop on the way. That's not where we're going. So we are in Gibsonton, Florida. This is actually a carnival town where, remember Lobster Boy, the bearded lady? Back when those characters were around, they would retire to this town in the off season. They're gone, but this is like a carnival museum, and over there, some sort of extravaganza. It's motorcycle related. There's an old motorcycle back there. Looks like a Honda CM400T trike kit that's seen better days. Now, I don't know if this place is open or not. I think it is. What is that, a Diamond Rio? Diamond T? Super White Power. The human cannonball truck. So they're open. It's $15 to get in.
Yes. And we're open Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 5.
Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 5, so I made it.
Except for a major holiday like Easter. And we have 2 floors. And you're welcome to take lots of pictures because you're our marketing department.
Oh, okay. I'm the marketing department.
And let me know if you have.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, madam. Right, Mr. Pants, are you ready to come with me down to hell? Oh, I don't want to do. You don't want to go? Oh, I don't want to do. Well, I'm going to take you down to hell. Oh, I don't want to do. Then we'll have to fight.
Now, I don't quite know what to say. Here's your bearded lady. The Quarterman. Tom Tunn. Ward Hall. The two-headed princess or the three-legged woman. Conjoined wonder. Oh, there's the genie from Mecca-Lecca-High Hole. No, actually, that's before that. I guess that's where Pee-wee got it. Well, it's nice. They said take a picture or whatever you want. We're gonna get a quick, very quick tour. What is that? House of Champions. Reading Fairground Speedway. Joey Chitwood Sr. That's from my hometown.
Check everything for safety.
It's Daredevils. Thrills, Chills, and Spills. Remember that? Joey Chitwood and his original Daredevils. Well, I could spend some time in here, but we won't. Let's at least look up. There you go. Gibtown. Gibsonton. This is a pretty cool place. Here's, I was gonna say Hercules, the Viking Giant. And we got another motorcycle. It's a Harley Sprint. Not one I would. It says, was used in the Motordrome by stunt riders until 64. That doesn't make sense because didn't they come out in 63 or 64? That particular model? Country store wheel of the 1930s. So it's a roulette wheel of some type. Spill the milk. Well, you get the idea. Now, let's get back to the bikes. Bruno, you have to stay there. Oh, here we are. Now he's got some other Moto Guzzis. This is not the one I bought. I think this is the one that's advertised.
That's sold.
Oh, that's sold.
I sold that yesterday. This is another one I'm working on right now. It is, I guess runs pretty good. It is, this guy get cleaned up. I just have it running. You want to hear it run?
Oh, if you want, I'll put it on the video.
Sure.
This is not the one I bought, folks.
No.
I leave about 1,500, which is kind of okay. It's, I just...
Now, did these have ever switched to disc brakes, or were they all drum brakes?
No, there's some like 74s that I think are, they began to put the drum brake, or the discs on the front. These are all drum brakes. And these are the only ones I've ever had. I've only had drum brakes. I've got one disc brake, but it's a convert in there that I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna basically restore that one.
So let me just, I wanted to show them the difference. This is the one I bought.
Yes.
And I bought this for the patina, and this is a V7, so it's not, is it an Ambassador? No, it's a V7.
It's a V7 700.
And the difference is, on the V7, these only went halfway, and the air cleaner be exposed. You got these knobs instead of locks. It's a 700 instead of a 750.
These caps are different. These valve covers
Oh,
are
the valve
different.
covers are different?
Yes. It doesn't have the waffle case, so it is a...
But the Ambos didn't have a waffle case either.
that's correct. That is correct. It is... I want to say this, that this basically looks a lot like an Ambassador. It is so radically different than an Ambassador.
Yeah, I know it is different.
So the valve clearances are different. It has the original generator. There are two covers here that are plates that cover it. And I have those two plates in there.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to point out is the V7s would have had the remote bowl carburetors. Now he put square barrels on here, which the Ambo would have had. And these come with them, but these are actually more valuable off the bike right now anyway.
They're complete.
But now I'm going to, don't let that fall over.
Oh,
Walk over to the Eldo. Actually, let's take a look at this from the other side, just for completeness.
I bought it about a year ago from a man in Cleveland. It was generally as it is right here. I put a new starter on it because the other starter did not work. I put those carbs on because getting those SS1s working right, it's not easy. It's the original tank, the original paint. The tank, I've never sealed the tank. It really looks fantastic. It's the original dash. I'm assuming that's the original miles. It is
21,000, which is low.
That's the original light. It's the original rear end. I don't know if these are the original mufflers. It's got the original transmission, the original breather, which is
Now,
slightly different.
The V7s had the deep headlight too, didn't they? And then the Ambassadors and Eldos got the slightly shorter one?
Correct. Correct.
So now let's go over here. When he said waffle case, this is what he's calling a waffle case. They're reinforced. This is on the 850. And by the time you got to the Eldorado, you got a 5-speed. This is a full-length side cover, which covers the air cleaner. Now you would have normally had the square barrel carburetors, and you got dual gauges up front. And here's a shot of the shorter depth headlight. And so he's got the cover off. He's probably timing it. I don't know that this would have been chrome, but it looks right.
That's repop. These are actually repops as well.
So I'm not showing him. He doesn't want to be shown, but he does feature Moto Guzzis on his own YouTube channel. And so I want to give a plug out to the YouTube channel. Your YouTube handle is?
Vintage Motorcycles by WS.
Now you have one video that I was watching where you are rebuilding an Eldo.
Yes.
And you're tearing it down almost completely.
Yes.
And is that one of these?
This one right here was torn down completely.
So there's a video of this being torn down.
Yes.
And this one you just told me that you will be selling it.
I will.
Okay. Do you know what you're going to be asking for yet? Or you haven't figured it out yet?
Probably 3,500 or 4,000.
Oh wow, that's not much at all for
It's
one
not.
of these.
I actually just do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
I got a day job.
So he started out like me, and so he's got a bad future awaiting him.
We have more in common than you might think.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Can I film your other one back here?
Please. It is. Obviously, that's gonna be my personal one. I'm still messing with this one. It's got the police dash on it.
Oh yeah, the police dash. Okay, so now on the police bike, you get the floorboards. He's got these crash bars. The police dash is this thing. He's got the light bar, and there were a lot of other different accessories you could get on the police bike.
It's right there.
He
I've got
is
the saddlebags
pointing to the saddlebags hiding up. And I don't mean to be poking around his garage, but I see some more SS1 carburetors. And then,
This is my convert.
and the convert was the, is it automatic or semi-automatic?
I'm gonna say it's semi-automatic because it's like basically high and low speed.
It's high and low, so it's like
Yeah.
the Honda 750A.
Yes,
Yeah, okay. You shift in one gear and you leave it there.
exactly.
And then that's your range. If you want the higher range, you stop and put it in second.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. And again, I'm not snooping on his garage, but I'm distracted by all the Moto Guzzi glare that's glaring at me.
I can show you inside my house, which is awful.
Well, I don't know. Okay,
go.
that's up to you.
This is my other V7.
See, he does have a bad future awaiting him.
I'm waiting on the sleeves.
So wait. This is a powder coated frame you just got? You didn't find a new old stock
No.
Ponte frame.
No, I had a friend powder coat it for me.
Okay. All right, and this is a V7.
That's a V7.
And as I said, you can tell right away when you look here and here. And again, it's got the square barrels, which is fine. The longer headlight. And that looks to be an original paint gas tank.
It is.
That's going to be a nice bike.
It is. I'm waiting on the sleeves. I get it actually sleeved from a guy up in Daytona.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Can you share that in case I ever have to do it?
I'm gonna have to dig his name up because
All right.
we were sending out sleeves. I forgot his name.
All right. So he's sleeving them. Now these are originally chrome bore sleeves, and if you have one, you don't want to fire up your old Moto Guzzi that's been sitting for 20 years that has a chrome bore, because the chrome will flake off and turn into grit and ruin your motor. So most people, well, you got to strip the chrome and nickel seal them or re-sleeve them in steel, I guess it is.
It is. Seat for this one. This one came all the way from.
So now this has, that's a CEV tail light. Did they ever come with that? Because that's Italian.
It is. This came on later Guzzis.
Okay, yeah, all right.
That came out of like a 74.
Because it's on my Herculeses too. Hercules, Herculi. And here's your old Harley you're working on. I just wanted to give him a shot of the spotlights for the front end.
Sure.
Oh yeah, here's an item.
You have a boot guard.
Hi, kitty.
I know. Come on.
No, that's fine. I thought I smelled like dog.
He's very friendly.
Well, let's fire up the one I bought.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Well, here's one VL. This is a WLA motor. This is a 45. My other VL, I just haven't put it on the stand
Okay,
yet.
so now these are, I guess they're still pre-war.
This one's 31. My other one in the box is 31. This one is 1940.
So if I recall, this is, they call this a side valve now,
It
because
is a
it's
side
not
valve.
the F-head. And 1930 this came out?
That's a 31. It came out in 30, but yes, that's a 1931.
Okay, all right. And the F-head we know has pocket valve up and down, and side valve is both of them on one side.
Yes.
You can see the two push rod tubes there coming up from below. And yeah, my JD, I don't have any more.
Ouch! Oh, it's a beautiful bike. But I got, this is basically a bike right here.
So now some of these you're working on and you're making videos as you work on them, or you're not doing that anymore?
I am. I just have not uploaded in like a month because I've got so many videos to
Okay, so if you want to see some of these, and I'm talking to the viewers, go to his channel and I'll post a link to it in the description, and you can watch how Moto Guzzis are put together. Go ahead.
Okay, I need a little choke.
They're running on both. I think it's running on one. Don't you hate when that happens? Don't worry, I'm not all mad.
It is.
I hate when that happens. That just goes with the territory. So it's probably a fouled plug in the side.
It probably is. I was gonna pop it out.
Popping in and out. Yeah, that's both. That's kind of both. I didn't want a fancy one, and I don't chase the, I mean, because they start at 6 and go to 12 and 15 when they're all night.
Yes.
So, and I wanted one I could ride, and it wouldn't own me, I would own it. So I am paying him, so you know that
Thank you.
you
Let me go
can
get the
count
title.
it. And we're gonna get this loaded up. Well, we're here, it's pouring rain, but I have to get that bike unloaded and put fresh plugs in it. We were using all kinds of mismatched oil-soaked plugs, and it didn't sound quite right. I don't know why you would put fresh cylinders on your bike and not keep a clean set of plugs. So we got to do this. The other thing I want to tell you is non-resistor plugs. It takes B8ES, which so far you can still get from Honda. Can't get it from NGK, but they make them for Honda. And they're phasing that out soon. I just got 3 boxes. Otherwise, you can clean your plugs in an ultrasonic cleaner with lemon juice. Just don't use lemon juice on your aluminum. Man, look at the plugs that were in there. Well, that's better. I think it's a little out of sync. And I don't think I got lights, but, well, it's a start.